Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good Thursday as we're here for another match watch along, and it is Everton vs Newcastle tonight. As Tottenham and West Ham also playing, but they kick off later. But we'll keep you informed of that result. So, just going to share the team news on the screen for you guys to see how both teams lining up. And as you can see, uh, Everton lining up with four at the back, five in midfield, one up front, and Newcastle going with a 4-3-3 formation. So we're off and underway, guys, as the ball is kicked long down the field. So Newcastle now with the possession as they knock it back out to this near side. Everton coming to press the ball, but Newcastle still with the possession as they're just knocking it about on this near side, bang on the halfway line. It's now uh, play it back to their centre backs. And Stevie's with us. How's it going, Stevie? Stevie's saying hi, guys, and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Good to have you with us, mate. So thank you for that, Stevie. Always quick to say hello and welcome everybody. So the ball out on the out of play on the far side for a throw into Newcastle, just inside their own half. The ball comes in now as Newcastle forced to play it all the way back towards their own box as Everton pressing to win the ball back on that far side, but Newcastle managing to retain it as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now ball played out wide on this near side as they play it forward, but again, Everton quickly coming to press the ball as now Newcastle just trying to find some space just outside their box. Everton pressing well from the front in these early stages as Newcastle now playing it again down this near side as they try 1-2, but they've ended up knocking it out of play. So that'll be a throw into Everton, bang on the halfway line. Ball comes in as now Everton with the possession. Newcastle pressing the ball as Everton just play it back to their defensive line. Almost got themselves in trouble there as they slip and just managing to knock the ball back to Pickford, but he's forced to blast it out of play as he didn't expect that ball coming to him. Yeah, he's just the Everton player on this near side. He's gone to adjust his footing as he's intercepted the ball, and his back foot slipped on him, and he's just managed to pass it back to the keeper. But as I say, Pickford weren't expecting it, so he came racing out to get the ball before Newcastle got to it, but ended up blasting it out. So now we're back in play as the ball knocked back to Pickford. Pickford now kicking the ball long as Everton on the attack. Everton now with the ball on the edge of the box as it's played in, and it's bouncing about now in the box as eventually Newcastle have managed to clear it up the field, but Everton picking up the pieces. Now Everton playing it back down this near side as another ball crossed into the box, but this time it's not a good delivery and it goes behind for a goal kick to Newcastle. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could, would be appreciated. Drop your score predictions in. The chat is open for all the regular members of the Fan Den community and any of you guys that are new. I'd love to hear from you. Let us know what club you support and if you got any thoughts how you think this game will turn out. Also, West Ham playing Tottenham later on, and that game could be significant in respect of Newcastle moving up the table if they do get the points out of this. But obviously, Everton have been playing quite well as well. So Everton now kicking the ball long up the field as Newcastle managing to head it back in the direction it came, but Everton have picked up the pieces. Now Everton playing it out wide on that far side as the ball crossed into the box and it's headed away, but Everton picking up the pieces further up the field as now they play it back out wide to that far side. Another ball chipped forward into the box but it's intercepted by Newcastle as they blast it up into the air, and the goalkeeper manages to win the possession and relieve the pressure for Newcastle momentarily. So if you just joined us, guys, we're 4.5 minutes in, still 0-0. So Newcastle now to play out from the back as they play the ball out wide on that far side. Everton coming to press the ball, but Newcastle managed to work through the press as they now move the ball up towards the halfway line. But strong challenge comes in from Everton, and the referee blows for the foul. So free kick to Newcastle on that far side, close to the halfway line. Taken short, as now they play it back to the centre backs. Ball played long down the middle, but it's intercepted by Everton midway inside their own half, and now Everton playing it back to Pickford in goal as Newcastle press the ball well from the front, and now Pickford kicks it long. Everton now with a possession on this near side as they now race forward towards the Newcastle box. Ball crossed in as it's headed away by Newcastle, but not cleared. As Everton managing to keep the possession on the edge of the box, keeping the pressure on. As they now play it out wide to that far side. Now looking to get in behind as they take it to the byline. Now the ball chipped into the box, and again it's headed away. But Everton picking up the pieces outside the box, getting the shot off, and again it's blocked as the ball deflects out to this near side. Everton picking it up again. Ball crossed in, and Everton get the shot off, but the ball going over the bar. And Everton claiming it was deflected there as it went through. So the referee has agreed, and that'll be a corner on the far side for Everton. Good spell of pressure there for Everton. Yeah, it was Young. Yeah, I could see now off the replay as he's blasted it towards goal. It has took a deflection. So corner on the far side of the field for Everton. Ball comes in and it's deep, but yeah, Everton not able to make the most of that as it's gone behind. I think it deflected behind, so that'll be a goal kick to Newcastle. So Newcastle now with the possession at the back. Ball played forward. As now Newcastle crossing it out wide on this near side as Everton tried to intercept it, but Newcastle managing to win it momentarily. But now they've lost it at the back as Everton now coming forward towards the byline. Ball crossed in as it's knocked away, but Everton picking up the pieces as now a shot from distance outside the box, but it was always rising and goes over the bar. But manager there on the touchline applauding Everton's efforts. Sure, Sean Dyche will be pleased with Everton's attacking momentum in this first 8 minutes of the game, as now Newcastle again tried to build from the back, coming forward, racing up towards the centre circle. As Everton come to press the ball, Newcastle play it out wide. Now ball played back into the centre as Newcastle chip it forward. Now knocked out wide on this near side as they come forward inside the Everton half. Everton quickly trying to challenge for the ball, but Newcastle managing to work through the press as they take it to the byline, but Everton just getting back to intercept it as they clear the ball up the field, and eventually it's knocked out of play on this near side for a throw into Everton. Close to the halfway line, but just inside the Everton half of the field. So thank you for that, Stevie. Top man. Bit sniffly today, guys. So Newcastle now with the possession, played out wide on that far side. So Everton challenged for it, and it's gone out of play for another throw-in, this time to Newcastle, midway inside the Everton half. Taken quickly as now Everton trying to work through the press, but now Oh, Newcastle have managed to win it back there on the halfway line as now they play it back into the centre. Ball played out wide on that far side as Everton come to challenge for it and Newcastle just knock it back to their centre backs. Now Newcastle with the possession midway inside their own half as Everton just sitting off at the moment. As Everton come forward, but now Newcastle work through the forward players of Everton as they work it out wide on this near side. Now coming forward as they work way down this near side of the pitch, working it towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in and it's deep and it's knocked away up the field. As both sets of players trying to intercept it on that far side, but Newcastle just managing to get there first and knock it back to the goalkeeper. Now Newcastle playing the ball out wide on this near side. I say try to come again. Racing forward into the Everton half as they play a 1-2. Everton managed to interrupt that though as Everton unable to get the ball but do enough to put off Newcastle with their momentum. Just to let you guys know, Everton fans protesting in the ground right now as they hold up their cards with protest towards the Premier League. So Newcastle have won a free kick on that far side, just inside the Everton half, but pretty much bang on the halfway line. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button if you could. Would be appreciated, and thank you very much if you have already. Now Newcastle with a free kick taken short as they try to work it down that far side. Coming forward now as they work it into the centre. Challenge comes in from Everton. And now Newcastle have won a free kick in a dangerous position here, just outside the box. Yeah, challenge coming in from Everton. I think it was Gay2 that challenged the Newcastle players. And it's rolling around on the pitch. He's back on his feet now, though. I think some of the players just dramatise these fouls these days, don't they? So Newcastle now with the free kick. It's literally 2 yards from the edge of the box, guys. Out to that far side, I would say. Really good position this. Just literally a couple of yards outside the box. To the right. To the right of the goalkeeper's right, if you follow me. Trippier standing over it as he waits for the referee to blow the whistle for the free kick. We're just waiting. 2 Newcastle players standing over this, but I think it's going to be Trippier that takes it. And here comes the shot. And Pickford's equal to it as he makes a good save. It was on target. Good effort from Trippier, but Pickford makes the save as he kicks the ball long now up the field. Everton trying to hit Newcastle on the counter-attack, but Newcastle read it well as they managed to head the ball out of play on this near side, and that will be a throw into Everton midway inside the Newcastle half. Everton taking it quickly, now playing it back towards the halfway liners. Now it's played all the way back to Pickford in goal. Ball kicked long by Pickford as he knocks it out wide to that far side, but Everton unable to keep it in as it bounces out of play, and that'll be a throw into Newcastle midway inside their own half. Newcastle now with the throw in. Ball comes in. As Newcastle now knock it back to their defensive line. Now played out wide to this near side as They move forward up towards the halfway line, but Everton quickly coming to press the ball as Newcastle play it back towards their defensive line. Now knocked out wide to that far side as they switch the play. Coming into the centre circle now as they bring it in to the centre from that far side. Again, Everton press the ball really well and force Newcastle to play it back to their centre backs. Ball played out to Trippier on this near side as he kicks it long. And it's knocked forward towards the Everton goal, but Pickford managing to intercept that as now Everton build again, playing the ball out wide. As they come forward now, down that far side, Everton trying to work through the press as Newcastle challenge for it and just do enough as they manage to put Everton off, and the ball is knocked back towards the Newcastle goalkeeper. And now the ball knocked out wide on this near side as now the referee stops play. There's a bit of shirt pulling going on in some of these challenges, guys. Just started to creep into the game in the last couple of minutes with players grappling with each other. I think that's just because it's been end-to-end in this first 15 minutes. We're actually on 15 and a half minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. Newcastle now with the possession out wide on this near side. Stevie's saying, anyone got a score prediction? Thank you, Stevie. Well, I don't give too many. I normally leave it for you guys to give the score predictions. I'm going to go for a 2-2. I'll say 2-2. I think both teams in a positive momentum with the way they've been playing and getting results over the last few weeks. So, I'm going to sit on the fence. Newcastle now coming forward. Down the middle, ball played into the boxes. Newcastle get the shot off, but it's right down the throat of Pickford, who makes the save comfortably at his near post. But good idea by Newcastle. That's the first time they've got in behind the Everton defence. Now the goalkeeper kicks the ball out wide to that far side as both sets of players challenge for it. It's headed towards the halfway line where Everton pick up the possession. Now Everton coming forward down the middle. As Newcastle trying to get bodies back behind the ball here as Everton push up the field, but then forced to play it back to the halfway line as Newcastle come to challenge for it. Everton still with the ball though as they play it out wide on that far side. Now ball chipped forward, but it's intercepted by Newcastle. As now Newcastle tried to come forward, but quickly challenged by Everton, who've won it back here and knock it forward. But Everton quickly scrambling to get bodies back. But Everton have managed to bundle their way through, getting the cross into the box, and it's headed away by Newcastle. But Everton picking up the pieces on that far side as now they check it to the byline. Ball crossed in, and it's headed over and wide. And that'll be a goal kick to Newcastle. But Everton really trying to turn the screw whenever they get the opportunity, pushing bodies forward in support. Quite an interesting game at the moment, guys, end to end. I can't even read that account name. How's it going, mate? Apologies, I can't read your account name. I don't speak Russian, but how are you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Good to see you, mate. Everton now winning the ball back on that far side. As the ball taken to the byline, crossed in, and it's headed wide. As Everton managing to keep it from going out. Now Everton with the ball on this near side, crossed in. Oh, and it's headed towards goal. And the goalkeeper makes a good save. My name is David, he said. How's it going, David? Welcome to Fan Den, mate. Good to have you with us. You a Newcastle fan, Everton fan, or are you just curious of the result, mate? Interested to know, but good to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the Fan Den community and the Fan Den project. Thank you for letting me know your name, mate. Top man. Thank you. And David saying hello. Top man. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you. Everton now with the possession, just played back to the goalkeeper. And David saying he's a Manchester City fan. All right, cool. Well, welcome to the show, mate, and welcome to Fanden. How are you feeling about City this season, mate? How are you feeling? Confident for the title, or a little bit more concerned with the challenge coming from Liverpool and Arsenal this season? What's your thoughts, mate? Oh, Everton now coming forward down that far side as they work their way into the box and now getting the shot off, but the goalkeeper makes the save and that released the pressure momentarily for Newcastle. Newcastle now playing out from the back. Ken's with us. How's it going, Ken? Welcome to the show, Ken. Good to see you, mate. Ken saying hi. I think that's meant to be a hi, Gaz and David. How's it going? Ken, welcome to the show, mate. Good to have you with us. Now, Newcastle with a possession on the halfway line as they play it out wide on that far side. Now the ball chipped forward as Everton intercept it, knocking it back up the field as Newcastle challenge for it and win it back on this near side as now they come forward, playing the ball into the centre, trying to work through the Everton press. Now Everton winning it back though as they now come forward into the centre circle, playing it out wide on this near side as Newcastle coming to challenge for it, but Everton managed to keep it as they play it now into the centre and now knocking it out wide to that far side as they push up the field. Now ball crossed in, headed away by Newcastle, but Everton picking up the pieces further up the field as now Newcastle coming to challenge for it, but Everton still managing to retain it as they keep it out wide on that far side. Now the ball crossed in and it's headed behind. I'm not sure who got the last challenge for that. I think it's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, I think the referee's giving it a goal kick. Stevie's saying, hi, David. Welcome to Fanden. Thank you, Stevie. Top man. Thank you, mate. And Stevie also welcoming Ken. Top man. Thank you, Stevie. What a guy. Stevie, our moderator, always with the positivity. Thank you, mate. David is saying we think we are a bit worse because yesterday we lost 1 to Villa, and we think that there won't. They won a what? A Yuka semi-United, the Champions League. What's Yuka mean, mate? I'm not following you there. Yuka. I think the one thing to remember about City is obviously under Pep Guardiola, they've shown that they've had a little bit of a a bad start in previous seasons where they've had a little bit of a spell off the boil, if you like, if not showing their best form at the earlier start of the season at some stage in the early parts. But they always seem to get the momentum eventually. So maybe Manchester City just at the moment just going through that little bit of a dry patch and could be fatigue as well, guys. Could be fatigue, David. Obviously, all the players giving everything they got last season to win Premier League and Champions League. So maybe this season just a little bit of fatigue with the players, just a little bit of mental tiredness. But I'm sure City will get back to winning ways very soon. Pep Guardiola demands it, don't he? So yeah, I'm sure they'll be back to winning ways. But thank you for that, David. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, top man. Appreciated, mate. Newcastle now with the possession as they play it into the centre. Now knocked out wide as they move up the field now at pace. As they trying to work through the press of Newcastle on that far side, but Everton on that far side as Newcastle now trying to take it to the byline, but finding it very congested as Everton packing the far side of the field. And now Everton winning it back as Everton clear their lines, knocking it up towards the halfway line, but they've given a possession straight back to Newcastle as there are only one Everton player there. Kenny's saying almost 8 o'clock, rock 60s mix on in the background. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Awesome. I like the sound of that, mate. Top stuff, Ken. Now, Newcastle knocking the ball out wide again on that far side. As they come forward, David saying yes. Thank you, David. Nice one, mate. Ken saying ain't gonna bum no more. Ain't gonna bump no more. I don't understand that last one. Ken trying to confuse me early on, aren't you, mate? Well, thank you for that, Ken. Yeah, I'm not following your last bit there. I on please, lady. Yeah, apologies, Ken. Not following that last bit, mate. I got the rest. Ain't gonna bump no more something, lady. Oh, the linesman's put the flag up here, so that's going to be an offside. So free kick for Everton on the far side of the field, just outside their own box. So Pickford to take it. Now the ball played out wide to this near side. So we've got a strong challenge coming now on Trippier. David saying VU Sim Seaport. By VU Sim Seaport. Sorry, sorry, David, I'm not understanding you there, mate. Newcastle now with a free kick. As now they come forward, playing the ball out wide on this near side, working the way towards the byline. Ball crossed in. It's deep. Everton heading it away, but Newcastle picking up the pieces as they just knocked the ball out towards the edge of the box. Now played in, but it's intercepted by Everton, and now Everton trying to relieve the pressure as they play it forward up the field, but the loose ball is intercepted there by Newcastle, who keep the pressure on and keep Everton pegged back towards their own box as now Newcastle just knocking it about just inside their own half. As now they come forward into the Everton half. Now the ball played out wide to this near side as Everton come across the challenge for it, and the ball goes out for a throw into Newcastle midway inside the Everton half. Now ball with a throw in quickly for Newcastle as the ball comes back towards Newcastle's defensive line. It's now Newcastle coming forward. David is saying, you fan for Manchester City. I'm a neutral fan, mate. When I'm representing fan, then I try to be neutral as possible, respect everybody's club and everybody's right to support whichever club they are. So I try to be neutral, but the club I actually support is the club where I was born, mate, which is Bolton. That's the club I support. But I just love football, mate. I just love football. So I try to, when obviously Fandom is not about my club. It's not about anybody's club. It's about fans, mate. It's about fans. So I try to be neutral and respectful as to everybody and everybody's club that they support. Right, so Newcastle have won a free kick on this near side. Midway inside the Everton half. So now the cross comes in. It's headed away. But Newcastle with the possession is now taking the shot from Almiron. But he's blasted it over the bar. And that will be a goal kick to Everton. Stevie's saying, Gaz supports Bolton, David, but just loves football. Absolutely. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, I just love football, mate. like I say, I support Bolton. That's the club I was born, but I love watching all clubs. I do love watching all clubs. Um, just like watching football, to be fair. But I'm passionate about fans, mate. I'm very passionate about how fans are treated in football. That's why I'm building Football Fan Den UK. The future of football needs fans to come together. Otherwise, the game's going to be destroyed and fans won't have any say in it. It's going to be completely changed over the next 20, 30 years if fans don't start coming together and showing a bit of unity to try and have a better voice in football and get the football authorities to stop ignoring fans, making decisions that affect fans every day, but yet no fan input into those decisions. Everton now coming forward down the middle as they race forward towards the edge of the box. Ball played in as it's cut back and they get the shot off, but it's just wide of that far post. Well, Everton trying to come forward at every opportunity in this game so far. We're on 30 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0, but it's been quite end-to-end. Both teams having a number of chances at either end. As now Newcastle coming forward. Space to run into as they knock it out wide on this near side. Now coming forward towards the Everton box as they take it to the byline. Ball crossed in. Claims for a handball as Everton managed to win it just inside their box and now race forward down the centre as they knock it out wide to this near side, but it's intercepted by Newcastle. As Newcastle still complaining about that handball inside the box. But Everton coming to press the ball as the ball knocked all the way back to the Newcastle goalkeeper. Thank you for that, David. David saying, okay. Top man, thank you, mate. David also saying, bye, mate. Okay, thank you for dropping in, David. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Appreciate you dropping in. Please do hit the like button before you go if you could, mate. And thank you. Nice to meet you, mate. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night and stay safe and well, mate. Thank you. Mr. Barnsley, how you doing, Ryan? Mr. Barnes is saying, come on, November, Newcastle 4-1. How you doing, Ryan? Quick question for you. I don't know if you've seen the news. There's controversy involving your club, Mr. Barnsley. There's controversy. You guys got kicked out the FA Cup for ineligible player. Have you heard what's happened today, mate? Another club has been punished for fielding an ineligible player, but they didn't get the same punishment as Barnsley. So I'm going to try and do something on the channel about that to highlight it. It's an absolute disgrace. The FA treating one club different to another. Absolute disgraceful. Now Newcastle playing the ball forward as they knock the ball out wide. Now Trippier coming into the box. Ball crossed in as Everton managing to knock it away. And now Everton picking up the pieces on this near side as they race forward now into the Newcastle half. Now coming forward down this near side as Newcastle coming to challenge for it. And now Everton just playing it into the centre. So they play it out wide to that far side. But Newcastle not giving it up as they press the ball. But Everton working through the press as they come towards the edge of the box. But forced to play it backwards to come forwards as Newcastle trying to win the ball back there. But Everton retain it just by playing it back up the field a bit. Now, Everton playing it back towards the centre circle. So, yeah, welcome to the show, Ryan. Good to see you, mate. Stevie saying, hi, Ryan. Nice one, Stevie. Thank you, mate. And Ken saying, hey up, Ryan. Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Top man. Top man. Thank you, Stevie, as well. Everton now crossing the ball into the box. It's headed away. As now Everton picking up the pieces on the outside of the box as they knock it out wide on that far side. And Newcastle just managing to keep it in as they now try to come forward, but quickly challenged by Everton. And now the referee blows for the foul. So free kick to Newcastle. Sean Dyke going nuts on the touchline here, guys. So thank you for that, Ryan and Ken and Stevie. Mr. Barnes is saying, hey up, lads. Thank you. Thank you. Ryan, top stuff, mate. Stevie saying, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to Fan Den. Thank you, Stevie. What a guy. Top man, Stevie. Thank you, mate. Newcastle now trying to play out from the back as they knock the ball out wide on that far side. Everton coming to press the ball really well from the front at the moment. As now Newcastle with a long crossfield ball out to this near side. As Everton almost intercept it. But Everton are unable to keep it as Newcastle quickly get in front of them and win the ball. Now the ball played out wide on this near side. We're going to have a free kick as the referee blows for the foul. Ghana with the challenge on this near side. Kenny saying noticed tour youth team have been drained away. I think that says, is that drained away next year? Oh, now Everton coming to challenge the ball as Newcastle playing it down the middle. Now working it out wide to this near side as now they take it towards the byline. Everton coming to challenge for it, but Newcastle managing to get the cross in as the cross comes in. Oh, and it's just headed wide of the far post. Well, that's the closest. I think that's the closest Newcastle have come to getting it past Pickford, but it literally gone a couple of inches wide of the far post. Kenny saying, cracking FA Youth Cup tie at Deepdale last night, finishing on penalties 5-2, 5-2-4, 5-4, I think that is, to Coventry. Awesome. Thank you for letting us know, Ken. Yeah, that sounds like a cracking game. Thank you, Ken. Certainly sounds like a cracking game, that, mate. Pure Lawless, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Good to see you, Pure Lawless. How's the grandchild, mate? How's the grandchild? Doing okay? Hope your daughter's doing okay. I bet she's exhausted. But hopefully the hospital and family been rallying round her to let her recuperate her strength. Well, good to see you, Pure Lawless. Pure Lawless saying, good evening, guys, Stevie, Mr. Barnsley. Ken and chat, sorry, I'm late. Was at hospital, bringing my daughter and baby home. Mum and dad send thanks to all for their congratulations messages. No worries, mate. Awesome. Top man. Well, it's good to hear mum and baby now home well and safe and well. Top stuff, mate. And thank you for the kind words. Top man, pure loyalist. And yeah, our best wishes absolutely to your daughter and the newest addition to the Loyalist family. Good stuff, mate. Good to hear that she's home safe. Although you guys might have to help her out a little bit with the baby for the next couple of days. She might just need to recharge the batteries a little bit. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you guys will. But thank you for that, Pure Loyalist. Ball out on this near side now for a throw into Everton. As Everton now playing it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball played out wide on that far side. We got a collision now. As the referee blows the foul, and it's going to be a free kick given to Everton. Although, well, both players complaining as they felt they got the ball, and they did. In fairness, we've just seen the replay. They both got the ball, but the referee has given. So I hope you guys are watching this. Once see Sean Dyche going nuts on the touchline. He's giving the fourth official a hard time. Rightly so. That's what his job is. Rightly so. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long now. As Everton with the ball into the box. Everton with the shot. Oh, they blasted it over the bar. Well, Yeah, he's hit it on the volley, and he only had the goalkeeper to beat, but he's blasted it over the bar. Yep, he's chested it and then tried to hit it on the volley and blasted it over the bar. Look at him. He's shocked himself. He's Calvert-Lewin with his head in his arms. As you can imagine, guys, I don't think he can believe he's just had a sitter and blasted it over the bar. Now, Newcastle knocking the ball up the field as Everton have won it back. Now, Everton coming down the middle. As now it's knocked out wide to that far side. Everton trying to keep the pressure on here as they take it to the byline, but Newcastle challenging for it and force Everton into the mistake as the ball just knocked behind, and that'll be a goal kick to Newcastle. Pure Lawless saying, just having a quick bite to eat, then spend some time with the new arrival. No worries, mate. No worries. Rightly so. Yeah, absolutely, mate. You spend some time with a little one. Top stuff. Good to hear, mate. Thank you for that, Pure Lawless, and thank you for dropping in, mate. And yeah, big congratulations on the grandchild. Top stuff. Now the ball knocked out wide on this near side. Stevie's saying, evening loyalists, great news. Mum and baby safe at home. Absolutely well said, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Thank you, Stevie. Oh, what is Trippier doing here? Well, Calvert-Lewin and Trippier going toe-to-toe for the ball, but could just see there that Calvert-Lewin was trying to win the ball back, and Trippier was trying to keep the ball away from him, and they were in a tussle with each other, and Trippier's actually trapped his arm between his hand. He's trapped his hand between his arm there, like so he couldn't get away. And eventually it's cost him. So free kick on this near side for Everton. Really right out on this near side, guys. Probably about 5 yards from the corner flag, something like that, maybe slightly less. And have to wait for this free kick as the referee just having a word with some of the players in the box. So thank you for that, Stevie. Top stuff, mate. And Pure Lolly saying, yes, Stevie, mate. Yes, Stevie, mate. Thanks a million. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Loving the positivity as always from you guys. Ken saying, you look after your family, Pure Lawless. Combined my trip to Deepdale by a meal and gave my 3-year-old little relative a green alien from Lengy. Does that mean you went with your little relative to the game? Awesome, Ken. Top stuff, mate. Passing on the football passion to the next generation. Top stuff, Ken Fish. Awesome. Thank you, mate. I swear Ken sometimes writes his messages in code just to confuse me. Ken, so thank you for that, Ken. Piolo saying, Gaz, all's great, mate. Thanks for asking. Awesome. Top stuff, mate. My pleasure. My pleasure. As I say, mate, best wishes to you and mum and baby and the rest of the family. Top stuff, mate. Thank you for your kind words. As now the ball crossed in. Everton winning the ball back, though, outside the box, knocking it back to the halfway line. As now Everton playing it out wide on this near side as now they come forward, but Newcastle quickly come across and block off as the ball just goes out, and it's Joe Linton just holding up the Everton player there to give the ball time to go out, and that'll be a goal kick to Newcastle. Pure Loyalist is saying, Ken, my family means everything to me, mate. Thanks, Ken. Absolutely. Rightly so, mate. Rightly so. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. And Ken saying, I understand that. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Ball kick. Stupid wires. Sorry, guys, I get myself tangled up here. Stupid wire. Uh, Newcastle now with a possession on that far side as they play the ball forward. Everton trying to win it. As now a challenge comes in, and the referee's going to give the foul there. Yeah, that was a bit vicious there. It's just a hacker. Um, of Joe Linton was trying to come through, and Ashley Young making the challenge, but he's actually come worse off for it as he just limps away. So Newcastle with the free kick right out on that far side, almost bang on the halfway line, and right out towards the edge of the pitch. As now the free kick taken, kick long up into the Everton box, and now we've got uh, 3 players down in the box as Newcastle keep playing. Ball chipped into the box as the referee's blown the whistle. We've got players down in the box. Well, he stopped play. That's a clash of heads, guys. Yeah, we've got, wow, oh, I think there's blood and everything. This don't look good. Got a Newcastle play. Well, they actually had 3 players down initially, but now it looks like 2. And Newcastle carried on trying to play. 3 minutes to be added on at the end of this first half. Apologies, guys. I'll try and tell you the players that are down on the ground at the moment, but I can't see who they are because they're surrounded by everybody. Yeah. So both players sitting up now. So the Everton player is Braithwaite. He's just getting back to his feet. And the Newcastle player, I think, is, I'm just trying to work out who the Newcastle player is that got injured there. Oh, yeah, he got a boot to the head. Oh, just seeing it on the replay now. Got a boot to the head there. Solar, I think it is. Is it? So it's Braithwaite, the Everton player. I'm just trying to work out which one of the Newcastle players it is that got the knock on the head. Well, both players are back to their feet anyway. And the medical staff going off the pitch now, so we should be back underway in a moment. Pickford arguing with the referee here. Sorry, guys. Dave Shield, how you doing, Dave? Dave saying, evening, guys, Stevie, and the usual suspects. How you doing, Dave? Welcome to the show, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, Dave. Awesome. And thank you for the positive vibes, mate. Top stuff. Pure Law is saying, Ken, mate. Pure Law is saying, Ken, mate, it's all good in the house. Happy days. Time for smiles. Time for tears of happiness. Absolutely. Well said, Pure Lawless. And Pure Lawless also saying, Dave, my friend, hope you are well. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Ken saying, hi, Dave. Your team has an Youth Cup tie next year. Thank you, Pure. Thank you, Ken. Nice one for letting him know, mate. So we're back underway, and we've got a free kick here. I missed some at that. Everton now with a free kick into the box. It's knocked away. As Everton picking up the pieces on the halfway line. Now ball chipped forward down the middle. As Newcastle managing to head it away. Everton picking up the pieces further up the field. Now knocking it back to the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper getting himself in trouble there. And Newcastle challenging for the ball. Well, Pickford was stalling to kick the ball, and Gordon came to press the ball. And Pickford's complaining that he got a knock there, but You can't stop players from closing the space if the goalkeeper's dragging his feet with taking a free kick or clearing his lines. Now the ball played up the field as it's knocked out of play on that far side. And that will be a throw in midway inside Newcastle's half of the field to Newcastle. So thank you, Ken. Dave's saying thanks, pure loyalist. Hope you are too, pal. Hope baby and mum are both doing well. Awesome, Dave Shields, top man. Thank you, mate. What a guy. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate the positivity, mate. Top man. Ball now played out wide for Everton on this near side. As now they chip the ball forward up towards the halfway line. Both sets of players challenging for it. Oh, come on, ref. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. And at half-time, guys, it's Everton 0, Newcastle 0. Both teams kind of cancelled each other out a little bit in this first half. There were some good efforts at both ends of the pitch, but nothing that really was decisive. So let's have a look at the half-time match stats, and then I will come to your comments, guys. So, but bear with me a second, guys. I'm just going to bring it up on the screen now. Just getting it. So here we go. Let's get rid of that. Bear with me a second, guys. We'll bring the stats up now. Here we go. Sorted. So as you guys can see on your screen, there are the halftime match stats. Don't worry if you can't read them. I will read them to you in case you're listening in on a small device. So total shots, guys, 13 for Everton, 5 for Newcastle. Shots on target, 2 for Everton, 2 for Newcastle. Possession, 36% for Everton, 64% for Newcastle. Passes, 150 for Everton, 287 for Newcastle. Pass accuracy, 78% for Everton, 85% for Newcastle. Fouls, 11 against Everton and 5 against Newcastle. Yellow cards, just the 1 against Everton. Red cards, none, thankfully. Offside, 1 against Newcastle, none for Everton. And corners, according to that, just the 1 for Everton. But I'm sure I remember 1 or 2 more than that. So, yeah, there you go, guys. That's the halftime stats. Just to let you know, in the other game, guys, Tottenham have kicked off against West Ham. That game is 8 minutes gone and it's still 0-0. So, yeah, that's the only other game in the UK tonight. So thank you for that, Dave. Ken is saying ditto competition. Defo, congratulations. Thank you, Ken. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Dave saying hi, Ken. Dave saying hi, Ken. I'm not sure, mate. Thank you, Dave. Pure Lol is saying cheers, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Pure Lol is saying cheers, Ken, as well. Top stuff, Pure Lol is thank you, mate. Awesome. Ken saying celebration time. Come on. Absolutely, yep. Yep. Big christening party coming up there in the pure loyalist household, I'm sure. Thank you, Ken. Pure Lol is saying, can't thank you folks enough. Outstanding support from all. No worries, mate. No worries. Thank you, Pure Lawless. What a guy. Thank you, mate. Pure Lawless also saying, we lump in the throat. We lump in the throat, guys. But happy one. Thanks again. No worries, mate. Top man. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Really appreciate the positivity, mate. And as I say, we all wish you the very best, and mum and baby as well. Top stuff, mate. Dave is saying it's what we do Pure Lawless, mate, which makes this channel and usual suspects second to none. Absolutely. Well said, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, mate. What a guy. You guys are absolutely class. And it's an honor to host a channel with such top fans as you guys. So thank you for that, Dave. Dave also saying, oh, good. Thank you, Mr. Gaz. Thank you, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Pure Lolly saying, too true, Dave. Definitely YouTube's definitely YouTube's #1 channel. I don't know about that, Pure Lollies. Thank you, mate. Kind of you to say, mate. Very kind of you to say. Top man. Although I think we've got a lot of work to do yet before we be considered a top channel. We'll keep working on it though, mate. With top fans like you guys as part of the Fan Then community. One day we might see a nice YouTube award that you guys win for the channel. So thank you, mate. Top man, Pure Lawless. And Dave as well. You guys, awesome. Ken is saying, I get so emotional, Pure Lawless. Sadly, one of my friends has died to our residence. Got told this morning she made lovely cards. Well, our commiserations, Ken. Yeah, that's very sad news, mate. Our thoughts are with you, mate, and the friend, the relatives of the friend of yours. So yeah, that's very sad news, mate. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Ken. Very sad. But life can be cruel. It can be kind, and it can be cruel. Dave is saying 100%, my man. Thank you, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Ken saying second to none. Indeed, Dave. Second to none, indeed. Thank you, Ken. Awesome, guys. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, guys. Really do appreciate the positive vibes. Thank you very much. Dave is saying, Ken, sorry to hear that you lost a friend. We are here for you, my friend. Awesome. Dave, you are a classy guy, mate. You're an absolute classy guy. Well said, mate. Couldn't have put it better myself, mate. Obviously, not easy to always think up the right words when I'm sat in front of a camera live. But obviously, Dave, I think, has nailed it there. Well said, Dave. Well said, mate. Thank you. Pure Lawless is saying, Ken, mate, I'm really sorry to hear that, mate. It's hard when we lose someone special. My heart goes out to you and condolences to her family and friends. Well said, Pure Lawless. Absolutely, mate. Well said. Massive respect to Dave and Pure Lawless. Very kind words there towards Ken. And thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. Hopefully, Ken appreciates the sentiment. As Pure Lawless says there, it's never easy losing somebody, especially special people that are good people. It always makes it harder. But as Ken and Dave both said, we are here to try and cheer you up a little bit, Ken, if we can do, mate. And as I always said to you guys, if you got things you need to talk about away from football, I'm no expert, but I'm always happy to listen to you guys if you want to contact me through social media, because obviously a lot easier to talk about stuff like that privately rather than live on YouTube. But you guys are always welcome to contact me on social media. I might not always I might not be an expert, but I'm always good to listen. I can always listen if you just need somebody to talk to. And I will do my best. I'm not perfect, but I will do my best to be there for you guys as a friend if you're having tough times. So thank you for that, Pure Lawless. And Dave Shields saying ditto. Absolutely well said, Dave. Love that word. Absolutely. Thank you, Dave. Pure Lawless saying too true, Dave. We are all here for Ken if needed. Well said. Thank you, guys. Absolutely class, as always. You guys really class it. Really are special people. We need more top people like you guys. If the world was full of top people like you, we'd be having a lot better world, wouldn't we, to live in? Ken is saying so. Ken is saying thanks so much. Thank you so much. My best friend and I said she could deliver some cards about 50 minutes before I heard about her death. Well, really sorry to hear that, Ken. Really sorry. And as I say, mate, as Pure Lawless and Dave said, um, our commiserations, mate, and our thoughts go out to the family and friends of your friend. And as you say, as I say, mate, we you know, if we can help you out a little bit with somebody to talk to, you're welcome to contact me on social media if you want to. If you just need somebody to listen, and as Ken, as Dave and Pure Lawless said, there will, I'm sure, the regular members of the Fanden community will try to cheer you up in the chat as best they can. So sorry to hear that, Ken. As I say, our best wishes to you and the family and friends of the friend that you've lost. Pure Lord is saying, Ken, so sorry, mate. Try to keep your chin up. Well said, Pure Lawless. Well said, mate. Top man. Thank you. And Ken is saying, thanks. Think I have been to a lot of funerals this year, but their memories live on. Today's big shock. Others more of an inkling. Well, yeah, I think that's just part of getting older, Ken, isn't it, mate? I know. I've had my fair share of funerals over the last couple of years, losing people, and lost a friend this year, very close friend, and he was only young. He was only about my age, and unfortunately, chose to take his own life. Life is very cruel, very, very cruel. But our commiserations to you, Ken, and as I say, mate, if we can be here for you in some way, we will try our best, mate. So thank you for that, Ken. Pure Law is saying, heard hard times, Ken. I feel for you, mate. Absolutely well said. Pure Lawless, top man. Thank you, mate. And Dave is saying, my prediction, I forgot to say 2-1 to Everton. Thank you, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. 2-1. Yeah, I did actually say, well, I got asked because when I first come on, first 5 minutes, it was a little bit quiet. There's only me and Stevie here and one new fan that popped in. And I got asked what my score prediction is. Obviously, I don't give them all the time, but I did give one. I said 2-2. I said 2-2 because I'm sitting on the fence tonight because I just can't. Well, the way the game's going already, it's proving I was right that I couldn't see nothing to separate the two teams. So, yeah, I decided to sit on the fence tonight with a 2-2 2-2 score prediction. But well said, Dave. Dave with the first winning prediction. Thank you, mate. Top man. Kenny saying, I try my best to keep my spirits up. Certainly, the fan den is a small family of footy fans and friends. Well, absolutely, Ken. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Appreciate your kind words. And yeah, we feel the same. Well, I certainly do about you guys. Hopefully, you guys that are regular to fan den also feel the same way. So thank you, Ken. Massive respect. Appreciate your kind words. I'm going to place the clapper, mate, but it's not obviously in respect to the loss. It's just in respect to your kind words and kind thoughts. Thank you, mate. Pure Lolly saying, I'll second that, Dave. Good shout, mate. Thank you, Dave. Pure Lollies, thank you, mate. Top man. Sorry, I got confused for a moment there. Thank you, Pure Lollies. You guys are absolutely top class. And Pure Lawless there with a handshake to Ken. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, got my coffee done wrong way now. Oh, this flask is magic. I'm on my own tonight. Guys. Mrs. Gaz is at work. So I'm on my own, but she's magic. She's got me a new. I got a new flask off my mum and dad, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It keeps the coffee so hot. It's unbelievable. Absolutely. Every other flask I've ever had like this, that within an hour the coffee starts going cold. But this thing is amazing. I had it, they used it for the first time the other day, guys. 3 hours later, and the coffee was still red hot. I was well impressed. I was like, you don't buy things like that anymore because everything these days is just cheap and cheerful, innit? Just quick fix and that'll do Bob's your uncle type thing. But I'm well impressed with this flask. 3 hours the other day, I went out to work, and 3 hours later, it was still red hot coffee. I was like, that's quality. Where's this from? The 1960s or something? I don't remember they ever. And it's been a long time, hasn't it, since they made things that actually do the job properly and live up to the name tag, innit, guys? So yeah, this day and age, things do things. You buy something and it says, yeah, it does this. Well, it does it for 5 minutes then before it breaks or gets rickety. So yeah. Dave is saying Calvert Lewis with a late winner. Thank you, Dave. Good shout, mate. Yeah, he got in on goal before, mate. He got in goal and goal. So thank you for that, Dave. Good shout. Good shout, mate. Ken is saying can't really predict a score, but go on. But go and sorry, I can't. Go on all, I think that says. I think he's spelled a type error there. Thank you, Ken. Awesome. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries if you can't give us a prediction. That's perfectly fine. I just obviously want you guys to feel that you can have your opinions. That's what FanDen is for. And obviously, encouraging some score predictions just encourages and lets you guys know. And any new, particularly anybody new to the channel, just lets them know that's what FanDen is here for, to hear what you guys have got to say. That's why I always make the effort to read out comments, as you guys know that are regulars. So thank you for that, Ken. Top man. Dave saying, thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that, mate. Top stuff. So we're back underway, guys. We're back underway as Newcastle now with the possession, knocked out wide to this near side, as now they play it forward, and it's gone out of play for a throw into Everton midway inside their own half. Pure Lawless saying Becky Gaz is drinking coffee on the rocks. I like that, Pure Lawless. That's a good one, that. Quality. Thank you, mate. Dave's saying, good shout, Gaz. Coffee time. Thank you, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, mate. So throwing on this near side now for Everton. Pure Lawless with the claps for Dave. Thank you, mate. And Ken saying Spurs 1-0 up. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate the update, mate. Pure Lawless saying, is that game tonight? Also, Ken. Yes, it is, Pure Lawless. Yes, mate. Kicked off about 10-15 minutes ago, I think. Yeah, it's 23 minutes into the other game, guys. As Ken just let us know, Tottenham in the lead 1-0 against West Ham. 23 minutes gone in that one. So we're into the second half here as the ball's just gone out of play. So that's going to be a goal kick. So, yeah, thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. Ken just saying, yeah, that is the 8:15 kickoff. And that's latest score. Thank you, mate. Nice one, Ken. And Dave there saying thanks for the update. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you, Dave. And Pure Lawless also saying thanks, guys. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Ken, I try my best. You certainly do, mate. Appreciate you letting in. Do appreciate you dropping in score predictions sometimes, mate, when I'm particularly on the days where I have a lot to cover. But thank you for that, Ken. And Pure Lawless as well, Dave. Thank you, guys. Now Newcastle on the attack down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in, it's deep. And Pickford manages to jump in the air and relieve the pressure. Now Everton trying to play out from the back as they roll the ball out to that far side. Newcastle quickly coming to press the ball as Everton managing to retain it. Now playing it forward up towards the halfway line as, again, Newcastle quickly try and challenge for it. Well, Everton just come backwards to go forwards. And now Everton playing the ball forward as they come into the Newcastle half. Ball chipped out wide on this near side as Everton keeping the pressure on. Attempted cross into the box, and it takes a deflection of Bruno and goes out for a corner on this near side to Everton. Pure Lawless saying spot on, Ken. Thank you, Pure Lawless, top man. Thank you, mate. So McNeil to take the corner on this near side for Everton. Sorry, guys, let's get rid of that. Got to change it, didn't I? Corner comes in. It's deep. Everton trying to keep it in under pressure there. But Newcastle have managed to claim in deep. Yeah, the goalkeeper got the hand to it eventually, but he was always backtracking, and he ended up stumbling over himself a little bit there, I think. So another corner on the far side for Everton. Corner comes in towards the near post, headed towards goal, and it's cleared off the line by Newcastle. As Everton picking up the pieces outside the box, knocking it out wide to this near side and taking it to the byline. Now ball crossed in, headed into towards in front of goal as both sets of players try to win it. And now Everton win it back as the ball is knocked outside the box. Now Everton trying to keep the pressure on as they quickly play a ball long out to that far side. Now it's chipped into the box as Newcastle managing to knock it away. Now Newcastle racing forward down the middle as they run into space, looking to get forward up the field as Everton trying to get back and intercept the ball, but Newcastle have managed to work through the press as now the referee blows for a foul on the Everton player there. And Newcastle show some frustration as they were almost in on goal there. So yeah, so we're just got a stoppage at the moment, guys. The referee just seeing if the Everton player is needing medical treatment. I think he's going to be okay. That cost me that flask is awesome. Now, free kick then for Everton. As they now kick the ball long up the field, looking to try and get in behind, but the ball bounces through and goes all the way back to the Newcastle goalkeeper. Now Newcastle trying to play out from the back as they play the ball out wide on this near side. Joe Linton coming back to intercept it as now Newcastle trying to move the ball up the field quickly, but Everton pressing it as now Newcastle switched the ball out wide with a long crossfield ball out to that far side to Trippier. Now Trippier playing it forward as Newcastle coming forward towards the edge of the box. Everton trying to challenge for it, but Newcastle managing to work through the press as they just cut the ball back to Trippier. He's looking for opportunities for a cross here, but Everton pressing the ball quite well. As Newcastle now play it back to the halfway line. It's knocked forward, but intercepted by Everton, who play it back towards the halfway line. Now both sets of players come to challenge on that far side, and the ball eventually goes out of play for throwing to Everton. Everton now with the ball back in play. It's played forward, and the ball just bounces out on that far side for another throw into Everton, midway inside uh, the Newcastle half. So thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Thank you, mate. Everton now with the possession, play back to the goalkeeper. Pickford comes out of his area, now kicking the ball long down the field as it bounces through and goes all the way back to the Newcastle goalkeepers. Now, Newcastle try to build from the back, playing the ball out wide to that far side as now they move up the field, playing it into the centre as Everton just sitting off. Now, Newcastle switch the play, knocking it out wide on this near side as they come back inside, but quickly challenged by Everton. But Newcastle managing to retain it as they play it back out to this near side again. And again, played back into the centre as now they switch the play out to the opposite side. Ball played forward as Newcastle trying to work through the press here as Everton sitting deep. Now Newcastle with the ball knocked out wide on this near side as now they play it into the centre. Shot comes in from the edge of the box, but it's always going wide, and that'll be a goal kick to Everton. Kenny's saying 2x Burnley managers up against each other. Yeah, Sean Dyche was Burnley. I remember that. Is that right? I'm trying to think. I know Sean Dyche was manager of Burnley, but trying to remember. Eddie Howe was Burnley. Oh, we've got a free kick now here. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, he had 18 months there, didn't he? When you look back on Eddie Howe's career in management so far in his superb work in guiding Bournemouth to the Premier League against all odds and his success at Newcastle United, that that springs to mind. And yet, for Howe himself, there's no overstating the importance of his 18 months in charge at Burnley. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well said, Ken. Yeah, I forgot all about that, to be honest. It's just so much happens in football sometimes. I think your mind just chooses to select certain things that you just forget. I don't know, but thank you, Ken. Yeah, I didn't think of it like that. Good observation, Ken. Thank you, mate. Good observation, that. Yeah, I forgot about it because you were only there for a short time, wasn't it? So yeah, I forgot all about that. Now, Newcastle knocking the ball out wide on this near side. As now they play it forward. Gordon coming down this near side as he plays it forward there, but it deflects off the Everton player. As Everton winning it back now, just outside their own box before it's quickly challenged. And now Newcastle winning it back as they take the ball into the centre. Now Newcastle coming towards the edge of the shot box as they get the shot off, and it goes. It's always rising and goes over the bar. It was a good effort, but it was just always rising. And actually, one of the Newcastle youngsters there with that shot. So if you just joined us, guys, we're currently on 58.5 minutes gone, currently 0-0. And so now Newcastle with the possession, played forward into the box as it's just intercepted there by Everton. Now ball cleared away. As Everton trying to win it on that far side before it goes out of play. For throwing to Newcastle. Davy's saying, sorry guys, connection issues. Have I missed and any goals? No, mate. Still 0-0. Still 0-0, Dave. Sorry, guys. I had a bit of indigestion. I think it's because I ate early tonight for once. I actually got home early enough to eat tonight. But obviously still getting ready for the stream. I kind of gobbled it down quickly. So I'm getting a bit of indigestion now, but not to worry. My mum was telling me off last night for keep eating so late. Not good for you to eat that late. I know, mum. But if we're going to work, if we're going to make fun, then work, then sometimes it's just got to bite the bullet and deal with it. It's now Everton winning the ball back. Ball played forward. As now it's intercepted there by the Newcastle goalkeeper as the Everton player trying to latch onto it, and he's just caught the back of the heel there of the Newcastle keeper. No, I think it was actually a run with the boot down the leg, actually. So, yeah, I think he's going to be needing a bit of treatment. Pure Lola saying Newcastle a good place for a night out. Drinks, drinking cola. Only ever been in one club down there. The ex-servicemen's club at a commemoration to the Battle of the Somme. Right. So like right, I'm with you. Like a local club type thing, like a local Labour club or Conservative club, that type of thing. I think you mean. Yeah, I've heard it is a good night out up in Newcastle. I've not been out up there to be honest, mate, but I don't really drink that much anymore. But yeah, I've heard a few people tell me it's a good night out up there. Newcastle winning the ball back there off Everton on the edge of the box and managing to get the shot off. But Pickford makes the save. But Everton getting themselves in a bit of trouble there. Now ball played forward for Everton. So they now race forward into the Newcastle half. Pure Lola saying, all good, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Ken saying, bit since I have been to Geordieland. Yeah, I've been up there a few times. No problem there, but I've never had a night out up there. Now Newcastle with the possession at the back as Everton trying to challenge for it, but Newcastle managing to keep it. Now they've lost it as Everton taking it to the byline. Ball crossed into the box and it's headed behind by Newcastle. So that will be a corner. So corner on this near side for Everton. Corner comes in towards the back post and it's just not wide. Claims for a foul in the box. Sorry, guys. Well, there's players going all over the place there in the box as the ball comes in. What's he giving here? Is he giving it as, I think he's giving it as a goal kick, on it? Yeah, he's giving it as a goal kick. Pure Lolly saying Ken don't know much about it other than that club, mate. No worries, mate. No worries, Pure Lollies. Dave saying Pure Lollies, the women in Newcastle drink flaming sambucas to remove hair on their top lip. Only joking, ladies. Thank you for that, Dave. Kenny's saying, been to Macaland this season on the Salmonous Glorious Ladies FA Cup run. Awesome. But yeah, well, presume it might be in a lower league club you went up there, mate. Is that true? Right? Throwing on this near side for Everton. I think all the late nights catching up with me now, but guys, I'm learning my head off here. Everton now losing the ball on this near side as Newcastle come racing forward. Now Newcastle playing it into the centre of the space now, taking the shot from distance. And it's always rising again from Gordon as it goes over the bar. He's certainly not afraid to take shots from distance. That's a couple of opportunities now he's had. But yeah, he's ended up blasting it over the bar again. But he's got to get it on target eventually. He keeps taking shots like this. Dave saying thanks. High pitched Gaz. Sorry, mate. Sorry. I don't know if the volume's a bit higher tonight than normal. But you guys get used to me. Low pitch, high pitch. That's just me. Thank you, Dave. Ken is saying I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. Same here, mate. Same here. No silver spoon here, mate. No silver spoon here. Plenty of them on YouTube, though. If you go and look for them, plenty of silver spoons, people on YouTube. But no, what I've achieved in life, done it through my own, which is not a lot, but what I have achieved has been through my own determination. No. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ken. Dave liking that as well. Top stuff. Pure Law is saying, first World War commemoration, Gaz, remembering our lost heroes, both male and female. Right. Yeah. I'm very clued up about the war, although I know a lot of things that a lot of people don't because I've studied it quite in depth. So, yeah, but massive respect to you, mate. Massive respect to you showing that respect. Absolutely. A lot of people lost their lives in wars on both sides. Both sides. One thing I'll always point out to people talking about war is there might be a one side that's good and one side but bad, but it's always the people that suffer. You have to remember you can't brand a whole country bad just for what a handful of politicians or idiots do in the name of that country. It doesn't mean to say the people of that country feel the same way. And it's always innocent children and women that suffer most of the time. And whether they lose their lives themselves or whether they lose the men in their life through fighting the war, it's always bad. But I'm going to avoid that. Don't want to get into that on channel. YouTube won't like it. But massive respect to you, mate, for showing that respect to former fallen soldiers and civilians as well, because we have to always remember civilians get caught up in it as well. So, yeah, thank you for that, Pure Lawless. Thank you, mate. Pure Lawless saying favourite fave could be true, mate. Fave? Oh, I think that's meant Dave. I think that's Dave, I think. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Yeah, about me with my high pitched voice. Well, as you see, you get you get what you see here, guys. I'm not gonna put on some fake voice and loads of makeup just to make people like me. Um, no frills, Gaz. That's me. Corner comes in now for Newcastle. Ball knocked away. As Newcastle now with another cross headed away. I'm picking it up outside the box. Now ball played back into the centre. As Newcastle keeping the pressure on. Now the shot comes in from distance, but it's blocked off again by Everton as it bounces behind for another corner, this time on the far side of the pitch for Newcastle. So thank you for that. Piolo saying, Dave, sorry. No worries, mate. No worries. Easy mistake to make. Um, Ken is saying it's important. These people that have died and those married to for our freedoms. It is important, but I don't know about freedoms, mate. I don't know about freedoms, but I'm not going to get drawn into politics. That's not what Fanden's about. We're here to talk football and positive things, not war and politics. Whenever you start talking about war and world events, it always leads to politics. So we're going to stay away from that, guys. But thank you for sharing your kind words towards people that have fallen in previous historical events. So thank you, guys. Appreciated. Pure Lawless and Ken. As now Newcastle playing the ball out wide on this near side as now they come forward. Pure Lawless saying definitely getting the grip on your commentary, Gaz. Thank you, mate. Nice of you to say. I'm trying. I think I have some nights where it depends with the tiredness. Um, but very kind of you very kind of you to say, Pure Laws. Appreciate the supportive comment. I still think I'm rough around the edges. I'm trying to get better. I feel I'm getting slightly better, but still feel I can improve more. Hopefully, Glasgow will help me improve because I'll be able to cover a lot of other games on there and approach it slightly different to how I do on Fanden. But that's the whole point of Glasgow, to help me out, hopefully get more experience. But thank you for your kind words, Pure Lawless. Yeah, I feel I've still got improvement to make, but I'm trying to do my best. But thank you for noticing, mate. Appreciate it. Very nice of you to say. I think big part of it sometimes with the commentary though, guys, as well, is one thing I've noticed the longer I've been doing Fanden now is tiredness. If I'm tired, it's very hard. It's very difficult to focus on it the same. When I'm a bit more sharper and with it, I feel like I've described the games better. But when I'm like been at work all day, and sometimes you know how it is. You guys all worked, I'm sure, or do work, whether you're retired or whatever. I'm sure you either do work or have worked when you was of a working age. You all know what it means when you come home. You've been working sometimes, just grinds you down, the tiredness. So concentration could be a little bit difficult. I'm sure you guys have noticed it if you've been at work all day and you come home, sit down, pick up a newspaper, and you just can't focus to read it. You might read it, but you're not actually absorbing it, not because you don't want to, but just because your body and your mind is just too tired. So I think I have that problem some nights with the tiredness, but I manage to try and battle through it when it's like that and do my best. But thank you, Pure Laws, top man. Really appreciate your kind words, mate. Newcastle now with the possession. Everton have won it back in the middle now. Everton with a chance to it. Newcastle on the counter attack as they play it forward, but it's a poor. Well, it's a good ball forward, but it's a poor effort from the Everton forward there, trying to latch onto that. Pure Lawless clapping Ken. Thank you, mate. Top stuff. Thank you. Pure Lawless saying, where there's politics and politicians, there will always be war, Gaz. I'm very much aware of that, mate. I'm very much aware of that. Thank you. It's not the politicians that's the problem. It's the people that are the politicians that's the problem. I don't like talking about politics on Fanden because Fanden's about football. But what I will say is this. we've had nearly 200 years of politicians are, without any royalists in this country, and yet they still haven't managed to create a more peaceful world. That tells you all you need to know. So they're not fit for purpose, in my opinion. If they was, they'd be making the world better. Do you see the world getting better? Do you see this country getting better? No, it's getting more divided, more issues, and more stuff. But like I say, this is why I don't like talking about politics, because I'm very passionate, like you guys are, about things like this. But Fanden's not about politics. It's not about politics. It's about football. Come on here to escape that kind of stuff. Get that rammed down my throat every day and pick up a newspaper and it's politics. Um, pick up my phone and I'm getting pings and notifications from politics and world events and stuff. I'm not interested. They're all a bunch of assholes. That's the reality of it. They don't care about the people, and it gets me quite passionate, to be honest, because I'm a people person, guys. The world would be better if people started thinking about being decent and respectful to each other instead of being out for what they can get. That's the reality of the world I see. Too many people out there just only interested in what they can get, stepping on people to get ahead in life. That might make you and your family better off, but it doesn't make you a good person, in my opinion. So yeah, not enough for that. Ken is saying, got a grip on yourself, Gaz. Got a grip on myself. Okay, thank you, mate. David's saying, crew today to plot, as Del Boy used to say. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. What is it? Cruda de la Plot. Yeah, well said, Dave. Yeah, I'm a big Only Fools and Horses fan. Absolutely. Ken saying politicians, Angus, sharpening their knives. Yeah, well, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough, Ken. You're entitled to your opinion, mate. Absolutely. Can't argue with that. Thank you. Ben is with us. How's it going, Ben? Welcome to the show, mate. Ben saying hi, Gaz. How you doing, Ben? Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a good day today, mate. So Pickford is limping over to the bench. So he's just jolted his leg with that free kick. And it looks a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, so I've got a stoppage at the moment as Pickford's gone over to the bench. So while we wait for that, we'll catch up with comments. Ken saying, hi, Ben, you okay? Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Top man. And Dave also welcoming Ben. Top stuff, Dave. Thank you, mate. Ben is saying, thanks for your support earlier, Gas. No worries, mate. No worries. As I've told you guys, when obviously I don't always get a lot of time free, but whenever I do have a bit of free time, I will always try and drop in on you guys, on your channels. If you're actually building a channel and posting stuff, I will always try where I can to give you guys some support. So no worries, mate. My pleasure, Ben. And thank you, mate. Thank you. Nice of you to say. Top man. Thank you, Ben. Ben also saying hi, Ken and Dave. Awesome. Thank you, Ben. What a guy. Pure Lawless saying, Ben, mate, hope all's good. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Thank you, mate. You guys are class. You guys absolutely class. Kenny's saying, Benny the Lion is back in the den. And Ben there replying, doing good. Thank you, loyalist. Thank you, Ben. Top man. Thank you. Pure Loyalist saying, Ben, good. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Nice one, Pure Loyalist. Ken saying, the Lions roar. Absolutely. Thank you, Ken. Yeah. A Millwall term, but nothing wrong with that. You guys are allowed to show your passion for your club here at Fandom. So thank you, Ken. Dave saying, Ben, I support. Ben, I support. Are you okay, mate? I think that, Ben, support, question mark. Are you okay? Ben 1, I think that is. Sorry, Dave, I had to read that twice to make sense of it. It's the way you've written it. My apologies, mate. But thank you for the positivity, Dave, top man. Ken saying, hopefully you'll both get some sleep tonight. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, mate. Yeah. So we're back underway, guys. So Pickford is able to continue for the moment as Newcastle now playing out from the back. Oh, they've been robbed on that far side. As now Everton coming racing forward towards the edge of the box. Oh, and Everton have smashed the ball into the back of the net. McNeil with the goal. What a goal that was. Capitalising on a mistake from Newcastle on that far side. Well, a little bit of complacency there, really, if I'm honest, guys, from Newcastle with the possession on that far side. Sorry, guys, just knocked my screen. My apologies. Yep, little bit of complacency from Newcastle. And of all people, I think it's... Oh, well. Well, of all the people to make the mistake... Well, who do you think it was, guys? It was Trippier. And he's been a shining light for Newcastle in the last 12 months. But a big mistake from him there at the back, losing the possession and allowed Everton to spring forward and open the scoring on 79 minutes. So we finally have a goal. It's took 80 minutes to get there. Everton 1, Newcastle 0. Ben saying, yeah, I'm fine, Dave. Thank you, Ben. Good to hear, mate. Top stuff. Thank you. Pure Lolly saying, Pure Lolly said, practice makes perfect, Gaz. You'll get there sooner than you think. Thank you, mate. What a guy. You guys are amazing. And thank you, Pure Lolly. Really do appreciate the encouraging support, mate. You're a true gentleman. Thank you. Really is appreciated, mate. Very encouraging because there is nights where I feel like I've not been at my best with the commentary. So it really is nice of you to say and encourages me to keep going, mate. Thank you. Now Newcastle with the ball played out wide to this near side. As now they come forward, taking it to the byline. Suddenly more urgency from Newcastle as Everton tried to challenge for it. Newcastle managing to keep it. It's now ball crossed in. It's knocked away, but Everton unable to clear it properly as now Newcastle knock it back into the mixer and they've just headed it over the bar. Yeah, just I just couldn't keep it down enough. So it's that has got the Everton faithful on their feet, guys. Ben saying it was just for a stream. Thank you, Ben. Yeah. Ben likes his gaming stuff, so I popped onto his channel before and just stayed in his chat for a little bit to give him a little bit of support and help and encouragement. So like I say, as you guys know that are regulars, if you've got channels and you actually put stuff on it and you let me know, then I will come and try and give you guys a bit of support where I can. But obviously I don't. I can only do that if you guys actually let me know you're posting stuff and putting content on your channels. We've got a foul now in the centre circle. But yeah, thank you, Ben. My pleasure, mate. Dave is saying, Gaz, I prefer to pronounce politics with a capital B. Yeah, I like your style, Dave. Well said, mate. I like your style. Yeah, top stuff. I like that. Pure Lawless saying, all's good, Ben. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Top stuff, mate. Top stuff. Wow, we've got another foul here. And we're about to have another substitution for Everton. Dave's saying, okay, Ben. Nice one, Dave. Thank you, mate. Uh, Ken is saying, have given us, Ken Fish saying, have given us the freedom just to, just my message, read the fallen. Yeah, the people, yeah, absolutely can. Yeah, don't worry, like I say, mate. That's why I try to avoid politics. One thing my mum always told me, if you want to get along with people, uh, avoid talking politics because everybody's got an opinion on it, and it only leads to people falling out. But yeah, I'm quite passionate about stuff like that. But like I said, I come on fan then to get away from that stuff because we're getting it rammed down our throat, guys, every day in, day out. Day in, day out, everywhere you go in the world now, you walk around the streets, it's politics. You're seeing it everywhere. It's on your phone, it's on your computer, it's in the paper, it's on billboards, even in corporate companies now. So it's just I just wish people would come together and just make the world better. And to me, I think there's certain people that have had plenty of opportunity to do that and they haven't. But we'll leave it at that. But yeah, no worries, Ken. Don't misunderstand me, mate. I wasn't meaning the people that have fallen for our country. I was meaning that. Well, let's just put it this way: you got freedom, you should be able to speak freely. But you go on social media, can you speak freely? No, you can't. You say certain things, you can potentially get banned off social media. That's not freedom. You get arrested now in the street for saying certain things as well. So that's not freedom. That's what I was meaning, mate. Those people that passed away, I can't believe I'm getting drawn into this again. Oh, Everton have come forward now and crossed it into the box. And another goal for Everton. Second goal for Everton. But yeah, sorry, Ken. Just like I say, mate, I'm not going to get drawn into it. I'm just meaning my opinion. I wasn't meaning anything derogatory to the people that have fought for uh, our country in the past. I would always show respect to that, always. So yeah, I'm going to leave that. Ben saying, just focus on the football, Gaz. Football act all. Thank you, Ben. Ben saying, don't want to get Gaz. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, mate. Nice of you to think. Thank you, mate. Pure Law is saying football focus. Thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. It's now Everton with the possession. So second goal has gone in, and we're on 80, just coming up to 87 minutes, guys. And it's Duca with the goal for Everton. Pure Lawless said, sorry, guys, totally understand. It's football. We're here for, and good talking to the chat. Yeah, you guys welcome to talk freely in the chat. I have no problem with that. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Top man, thank you, mate. Yeah, like I say, you guys welcome to talk about most topics. The only thing I ask you to try and avoid is politics. Just because everybody's always got an opinion and it leads to people falling out, and YouTube don't like it, do they? They don't like you having a opinion about politics. So it's just best to stay away from it. Just best to stay away from it here on Fandom. But thank you, Pure Lawless. Appreciate your kind words, mate. Yep, no worries. No worries. I totally understand people are passionate about stuff like that. But like I said, this is our escape, guys. This is our escape from crap, from that kind of stuff. That's what fandom is here for us to just enjoy the sport we love, talk about anything else. Just try to avoid politics if you can, guys. That's all I ask. But unfortunately, it's quite difficult to stay away from it when you're talking about different subjects. I totally understand that because even football these days can lead to talking about politics, can't it? So yeah, no worries. Pure Lawless, thank you, mate. Appreciate your kind words. No worries, mate. I want you guys to speak freely. Unfortunately, YouTube have their own way of doing things. They don't want people speaking out too much about stuff to do with world events and politics. So it's just best we stay away from it, guys. So thank you for your understanding. Really appreciate it. You guys absolutely class. Thank you, Ben and Pure Lawless, and also Ken. Thank you, guys. And Pure Lawless saying back in a moment. I've been summoned by Mrs. Loyalist. No worries, mate. Yeah, you better go to do your duties, otherwise you'll be getting 10 lashes tonight. Kenny's saying that sounds ominous. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, thank you, Ken. Ben saying McNeil, McTominay, scoring Scotland on fire. Your defence is terrible. Yeah, I think I think that's a great comment, Ben. I think Everton. I think maybe Newcastle just feeling the effects of playing in the Champions League and the amount of games they've had. They've been on a bit of a crest of a wave for the last 12 months, but now this is where it gets to the nitty gritty. Um, 10 minutes added on time, guys. What the heck? Newcastle now playing the ball out wide on this near side. But thank you, Ben. Top stuff. Thank you, mate. Kenny saying Toffees. 1-0. Everton had not been deducted points above Chelsea. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, it's a disgrace what's happened with Everton and that points deduction. Absolute disgrace. I think everybody's now waiting to see what happens to City. I know I am. I know I am. I've got something interesting for you guys that I'm hoping going to get onto very soon that I've just discovered today. Shocking. Shocking what I've just discovered from the FA today. But hopefully I'm going to see if I can try and make a quick short video about it if I can. But if I won't, I'll share it with you guys on a live stream. But hopefully I can find time in the next couple of days to make a little short video about it. Fingers crossed. But thank you for that, Ken. Yep, good observation, mate. So we're on 10 minutes added on, guys. We're a minute into the 10. And it's currently Everton 2, Newcastle 0. It's now Everton with the goal kick. Ben saying, whoa, Ken. Yeah, thank you, Ben. Pure Lawless saying, Gaz, Stevie, Dave, Ken, Ben, going to call it a night. Take care, everyone. Catch up later. All the best to all. Chin up, Ken, mate. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Thank you, mate. Always a pleasure having your company and conversation. Look after yourself. Stay safe and well, mate. And yeah, best wishes to Mrs. Loyalist and yourself. Enjoy what's left of your evening, mate. And hopefully catch you soon. And as I say earlier, best wishes to mum and baby as well. Thank you, Pure Lawless. Take care, mate. Enjoy the rest of your night. And hope you enjoy the weekend ahead. Top stuff, mate. Dave said, Pure Lawless, take care, bro. It's been a pleasure. Nice one, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Ken saying, thank you, Pure Lawless. Once more, congratulations, baby, mother and family. Thank you, Ken Fish. Awesome. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, Ken. And Ben is saying, have a good night. Have a good night. Rest, Loyalist, and your and you help a lot on streams. Thanks for supporting Gaz. Thank you, Ben. Awesome. What a guy. He does. He does. Definitely great to have Pure Loyalist as part of the Fanden community. Um, very genuine guy. Seems to be uh, a true football lover and a really genuine guy. So thank you for that, mate. Ken is saying Spurs 2-0. Thank you, Ken. Thank you for the update. Top stuff. Ball kicked long up the field now. As it's headed towards goal, but the goalkeeper manages to win that as Newcastle now build again from the back. Ben saying up the wet spam. Want anyway. Annoy. Want to annoy Spurs fans in my year group, Ken. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Thank you for that, Ben. Ken saying, sorry, I think it's only 1-0. No worries, Ken. No worries, mate. I'll just double check. Yeah, it is still 1-0. 52 minutes gone. Thank you, Ken. No worries, mate. Ken also saying, are there any Man City fans in your year group, Ben? Ben also saying, Ben saying, bye, Gaz. Gonna have a rest soon, around 10 minutes. So have a good night and good rest of stream. Thanks for supporting Gaz, Ken, Dave, Pure Lawless, Stevie, and many more. Thank you, Ben. What a guy. Young. He's a young lad, but comes with the positive vibes all the time. Thank you, Ben. Take care of yourself, mate. Best wishes to you and your family. And hopefully catch you again soon, Ben. Take care, mate. Look after yourself and stay safe and well. Enjoy what's left of your evening, mate. Thank you. Ben also saying, yeah, Ken, thank you, mate. Pure Lolly saying, Gaz, Stevie, thank you, Pure Loyalist. Look after yourself, mate, and enjoy what's left of the evening, mate. And as I say, best wishes to you all in the Pure Loyalist household. Everton managing to keep the possession on this near side. Ken saying, take care, Ben. Thank you, Ken. Awesome. Oh, now Everton racing forward as they come into the box. Oh, and they've slotted it right underneath the goalkeeper to make it 3-0. Everton with the third goal on 96 minutes. Well, there you go, guys. A game that was petering out has suddenly been turned on its head by Everton, smashing 3 past Newcastle in the last 15, 20 minutes of the game. Mini Mo, how you doing, mate? Mini Mo is dropping in saying, evening, folks. Been on holiday. Hope everyone is good. Good to see you, Minute. All right, cool. Hope you had a good time, mate. Welcome to the show, Minute. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. And hope you had a good holiday, mate. Yeah, good. Thank you for that, Minute. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen. Oh, well, just to let you know, I know you was asking about Joey last time you was on. Have I seen him? He's working away at the minute. But he has been dropping in the last few days and saying hello and just explained that he's been busy working away in Europe. So that's why he's not been able to go on. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know, Minnie, because I know you did. I think you asked a couple of months back if I'd seen him. So yeah, that's why he's not been on as much. So I just thought I'd let you know. He said he still loves the project. He's just been busy with work. But good to see you, Minute. Hope you've had a great holiday. Did you go anywhere nice, mate? I hope it was nice and sunny for you. Better than the miserable weather we've got here in the UK at the minute. But thank you for that, Minute. Good to see you, mate. Top stuff. Ken saying, hi, Mini Mo, back in the fan den. Back in the fan den, typed Ken. Thank you, Ken. Awesome. Thank you for welcoming Minnie. Top stuff, mate. David saying, Mrs. Stevie Glasgow, must have the easiest monitoring job on YouTube. Keep up the good work behind the scenes. Thank you, Dave. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate your kind words. Although I don't know, sometimes I've been told, I've asked myself about it. Some nights it's quite chilled and nice, but there's still, even though we don't get too many haters, Stevie has told me we've had one or two nights where people bombarding the chat with spam posts, which is just completely inappropriate. So yeah, of stuff that you guys obviously wouldn't be appropriate for kids. So they do have a bit of work to do, mate. They do have to keep on the ball, make sure that they're quick to respond to it, so that it doesn't flood flood the chat. Because I've seen it happen before. Stevie once went to make a drink, and somebody did come in spamming, and they filled up the message section like literally in 2 minutes because they just kept copy and paste, and that's what they do. That's what they do. And you get these companies and these stupid idiots trying to promote porn sites and all that kind of stuff. They just bombard the chat with copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. So you can have 20 messages in a matter of a minute, filling the chat. So, but yeah, thank you for your kind words, Dave. Really appreciate you acknowledging the work of Stevie, Mrs. Gaz in the background. And yeah, you're right, mate. Most nights I think they do have it quite quiet, but I've been told of Stevie, as I say, there is the odd night where they have to be on the ball. So thank you, Dave. Ken is saying, good time, Minnie. Good time, Minnie Mo. Thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. Dave Shield saying, hi, Minnie Mo. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Ken saying, Spurs 1, Happy Hammers 1. So it's 1-1 now. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, 59 minutes gone in that one, guys. Thank you for the update, Ken. Top man. Dave saying, take care, Ben. Nice one, Dave. What a guy. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Ball kicked long up the field. As Everton just trying to run down the clock now. Dave is saying, well, 3-0. There goes my 2-1 prediction. Thank you, Dave. Some nights you get them right, some nights you don't, mate. Not to worry. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. It's finished Everton 3, Newcastle 0. So let's have a look at the half-time stats in a moment. Ken is saying, still a toffee victory. Yeah, absolutely well said, Ken. Minnie Mo saying, I was in the snow in Norway. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Norway. I would like to go there. You've been skiing, Minnie? Minnie, have you been on a skiing holiday? Is that what you've been doing? Can't fault you with that. Absolutely can't fault you with that. I'll keep trying to talk my missus into it, but she's having none of it. I love skiing. Absolutely love it, but my missus can't stand it. She's not great with the balance, so she's not very keen on going on a skiing holiday, but I'd love to go on one. But yeah, sounds good, that, Minnie. Top stuff, mate. I hope you've not strained the muscles too much, mate. Right, so let's have a look at the halftime match stats, guys. Get rid of that. There we go, guys. So total shots, guys, 21 for Everton, 12 for Newcastle. Shots on target, 6 for Everton, 3 for Newcastle. Possession, 38% for Everton, 62% for Newcastle. Passes, 313 for Everton, 536 for Newcastle. Pass accuracy, 74% for Everton, 83% for Newcastle. Fouls, 18 against Everton, 8 against Newcastle. Yellow cards, 3 for Everton, none for Newcastle. Red cards, none. Offsides, none for Everton, 2 against Newcastle. And corners, 5 for Everton, 2 for Newcastle. And just to have a look at the table, guys, that's obviously how both teams now look in the table. Everton moving out of the bottom 3 up to 17th place on 10 points. Obviously, if they had, I know people keep going on about the 10 points they deducted, but I could totally understand the frustration with that, and rightly so. But like I say, Everton on the march now, and I think Everton's going to be safe for me, because I think they're going to use the injustice of the Premier League to motivate them this season to get the points they need. So yeah, what was he up to? So thank you for that minute. Ken is saying the land of the midnight sun. Did you see any footy minute? I bet she saw the Northern Lights. Saw the Northern Lights. Minimo is saying, well done, Everton tonight. Thank you, minute. Thank you, mate. And Ken agreeing there. Defo, thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. Thank you, Ken. And Minnie. Minimo saying, no, Ken. Had me. Are we fit by? Are we deluxe? Fit by deluxe. Right. I think she's been in the sauna and stuff like that, I think. Ken saying Midnight Sun won. Footy nil. Thank you, Ken. Minimo saying Northern Lights won. Boring Sky nil. And Ken saying very good minute. Absolutely. Well said, Ken. Minimo saying, I'll be back at the weekend, guys and folks. See you all then. Thank you, Minnie. Thank you for dropping in. Always good to see you, Minnie. And good to hear that you're safe and well. And hope you enjoyed your holiday. Thank you for dropping in, Minnie. Always a pleasure. And yeah, hopefully catch you on another stream sometime over the weekend or later next week. So thank you, Minnie. Best wishes to you and all your family. Take care, mate. And as I say, thank you for dropping in. Dave is saying, thanks for the stream, guys. Answer. Awesome as ever. Thanks, Stevie, Pure Loyalist, and all the usual suspects, Minimo and Ken. Ken, have a nice evening and keep your chin up, my friend. Dave, absolutely classy guy. Both Pure Loyalist and Dave showing their best wishes to Ken to keep his chin up. You guys are absolutely class. Thank you, Dave. And also mentioned to Ken, to Pure Loyalist as well. Also mentioned it before, but thank you, Dave Shields. You're an absolute gentleman, mate. Very nice of you to think of Ken before you leave. Thank you for your kind words, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. What's left of it. Stay safe and well, Dave. And yeah, hopefully look forward to seeing you again on future streams. And thank you for your kind words, mate. Top man, Dave Shields. What a classy guy. Absolute gentleman. Ken is saying, take care, Minnie. Thank you, Ken. Awesome. Minnie Mo saying, see you, Dave. Nice 1 minute. Minnie Mo also saying, cheers, Ken. See you soon, guys. Thank you, Minnie. Take care, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Good to know you're doing well and okay. Thank you for letting us know you've just been on holiday, mate. I do think sometimes when I don't see you guys for a bit that everything's okay. Just because I'm starting to think of some of you guys as friends now, just not obviously you're members of the fan then community, but I've spoke to you guys, some of you guys quite a few times, so positively. But like I say, starting to think of you guys as a little bit like friends in some cases now. But thank you, Minute. Appreciate your kind words, mate. Take care. Take care. And final word goes to Ken. Ken saying thanks for the advice, Dave, on the date as the day has progressed. I feel a little better. Good night. Hopefully the Lions can sleep tonight, but not in the mighty jungle. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, mate. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, Ken. And yeah, Ken, look after yourself, mate. Enjoy the best what's left of your night. Stay safe and well, mate. Try and do your best to keep your chin up. I know it's difficult. But hopefully you got a little bit of family around you to help you not get too down about that, mate. But hopefully we can help you try and not to try and take your mind off it a little bit over the next few days where we can with Fanden streams. But yeah, do your best to keep your keep your chin up, Ken. And as I said to you before, mate, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and also X, Twitter, as it used to be known. So if you do feel you need somebody to listen or just to talk, you just need to talk to somebody, you are more than welcome to message me, and I will try to make some time available for you, mate. If it's helpful to you to just to just to talk, because sometimes when you go through difficulties like that, it can just help to have somebody just listen, can't it? So yeah, my best wishes to you, Ken. Keep your chin up, mate. Hope you feel a little better tomorrow. Obviously, it doesn't change the pain of losing somebody close to you, somebody that you valued as a friend or a family. But life is very cruel, mate. So best wishes to you, Ken. And as I say, mate, you're always welcome to message me on social media if you need to. So thank you, Ken. Enjoy what's left of your evening, mate. Stay safe and well. And hopefully see you again soon. Ken's final word saying thanks for the stream. Enjoyed as ever. Bye, Stevie too. Thank you, Ken. What a guy. Absolute classy guy. Thank you, Ken. Nice one, mate. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you to all you guys that have been involved tonight. And thank you, as always, for your kind words and camaraderie, so to speak, in the Fanden community chat. It's always appreciated, guys, and always a pleasure to do streams with you guys in the chat. So thank you, guys. Look after yourself. Enjoy what's left of your evening. And I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend ahead. But for me, for now, that's it. Take care. All the best. I'll see you soon. Bye.